Hello, I am going to show you how to get at least $936 worth of seedlings for next to nothing. Check this out. This is my jug sowing, also known as winter sowing, but you can do it all year round. You can do it in any climate. I'm out in zone 9B, Southern California. So I thought I'd give you a far away look, and then we're going to look in. We've got some seedlings popping out at the seams. Now that right there is about 50 jugs, 50-gallon jugs. Okay, so what I usually do every year is I do big reveals, and today's kind of a different one. I'm not going to open the jugs up yet because I'm not ready to transplant them. Some of them are popping out. I'm way late. We are on day 17 of quarantine for the coronavirus, and I've been busy doing other things, but now my little jugs are calling out to me. So we're going to go through and kind of show you what's happening inside, and these are stinging nettles, so I have to be really careful. I'm in my flip-flops to not touch those, but I'm going to show you some of the great growth I have. These were, half of them were done February 2nd, and half of them were done, I think, March 2nd, and we're at mid-March right now. So let me just give you, for those of you who don't know how to do this, I've got 100 videos on how to do it. It's very simple. You cut the jug open, you put some potting mix in the bottom, drop your seeds in, get it real wet, tape it up, throw the cap out, and you throw it outside. Now, people think you would only do it in snow country, but that is very wrong, I have learned. I was one of those people. I used to think it was just for cold weather, but there are 1,000 reasons why you'd rather grow seedlings in jugs like this: for the protection from critters, for the protection from sun, from rain washouts, from insects. There's all kinds of reasons, diseases, all kinds of reasons to grow inside here rather than, hold on a second. Sorry about that. Rather than just direct seeding. Of course, you can buy seedlings, but here's how I calculate it, okay? So then we'll dive into showing them to you. I took this 50, and inside they're all different kinds of vegetables and some fruits and some herbs. I took an average for the $936 worth of free seedlings, or almost free seedlings. Some of them have 4 seed plants, some of them have 6, some of them have 9 or even more inside the jug. And some maybe might have 1 or 2, but I did a really conservative estimate. Hold on, we got all these delivery people coming, sorry. Okay, he just pulled off. I took a conservative number on this of 4. Let's say we got 4 seedlings per pot, which is very low. I mean, you can easily get 8 out of any of these. And some of them have like 10 or 20 if they're like basil or lettuce or that kind of thing. So let's just say we got 4 seedlings. And when I go to Home Depot and I buy them, and they're organic, of course, $4.59 each. So I took 4 times 50 and then times $4.59 each. And that's how much I saved doing this. Yes, you're going to have a little cost. You're going to have the cost of seeds, but if you're a good seed saver like I teach you, all your seeds are going to be free, or for the most part free. And the potting mix you can reuse from last year. You can dig it up if you have to in your yard. We don't recommend it for beginners, but times are different right now. We need to all be growing food, and you get potting mix from wherever we can. So, but I do buy potting mix, and luckily I had some before the whole world shut down. Okay, let's look at what we've got here. This is straight 8 cucumbers. So we're not going to open them yet, again, because I'm just like days away, but I just didn't want to, I wanted you to see what it was like and see how you could have all this food for free before I open them up, because they're going to get transplanted right away. And some of them I'll give you some, look how gorgeous those are. Cucumbers, ready to rock. Endive, first time I've ever grown that. Beautiful. And then I've got, here's how, I got sun gold cherry tomato. Some of them are ready to pop out at the seams, but these are way ready to transplant. Beetroot. Yes, you get a good jump start starting in here, and I've got a nice round raised bed that's going in. And then Brussels sprouts. Now, boy, this was a mistake. Well, I got great seedlings. I mean, look at them. They're tremendous, but I grew them at the wrong time. I've learned in California that you can really actually grow almost every month of the year, and there's different things growing every month. It's not like back in Ohio where I plopped everything out at once and they all grew, and then I planted them all out for the summer. These, they probably aren't going to give me Brussels sprouts, but they might. They might just grow all summer and not produce, and then produce in the fall. I don't know, but I know I grew them too late. Utah celery. You know I'm a big fan of that. Look at those little gorgeous things. And then I've got some peas that are popping out there. Those are yours, Tina. Hey, look at those. I forget what kind they are. Marble. And then there's more Brussels sprouts. So they really did grow well. I mean, I got a lot of them because it's one of my favorite vegetables. So it'll be interesting to see. This was from a friend. Oh, no, that one's spinach. It already sorted a bolt. Again, this one should have been grown. I can probably grow it October, November, December, January. And so I put it in February and March, but that was too late. But anyway, I'll pick it out and just eat baby greens. And I might get some growth on it. Susan's red cherry tomato, a friend of mine, I don't know what it was, some long Hungarian name, and that's all we could remember. And it was just amazing heirloom. It grew like 8 feet. And so that one, look at that. People say, oh, you can't winter sow tomatoes. Look at that. I mean, those stems are the size of my finger. It's just going to be fantastic. Okay, and there's more of Susan's. See, a huge cherry tomato. More cucumbers. What do I have here? Collards. I only did one collard green. Those should have been grown in the fall. And look at these Carmen sweet red peppers. Let's get a focus on there. Oh, my hand's there. Isn't that funny? I can't get a focus. There they are. Yes, you can winter sow peppers, and they're the last ones that will pop. You could put out 1,000 vegetables, and almost always your peppers will be the last one to sprout. And they'll seem really shrimpy, but they absolutely will catch up, and they'll be great. What do I have here? Watermelon. Let's see. Do I have anything in there? Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's a weed. Going to have some nice watermelons there. Oh, and garlic scapes. These are from Tina, from the group. They worked. And I got your walking onions somewhere. They worked, too. What else? I got cauliflower. There's the walking onions, the Egyptian walking onions back there. A lot of cauliflower. So, oh, and look at this. Simpson lettuce. This is from Charlie C's Baby Bows. We got a link down below for her. She's not selling now because all the stores are closed down, but she'll be open back up as soon as possible. But look at this. I confess, I frequently don't get my lettuces transplanted. I just eat them right out of the jar. Don't tell anybody. But I do. But they will grow much, much, much bigger if you get them in the ground or get them transplanted. But sometimes I just like to eat baby greens right out of the jug. Okay, what do we have here? Moon and Stars, my favorite watermelon. I mean, are those not stunners? Look at that. Gorgeous. You saw my celery, my endive. Now, those are over there, the ones that haven't opened yet. The loofah sponges, not a peep. That's been 2 months, but I'm still not giving up because they have very hard shells. There's more beets over there. What else? Oh, the moringa tree, one of the most nutritious greens on the planet. I've been playing around with growing moringa. I don't know why I got light on my back here. That has not popped at all. And I tried some with the seed coats and some without the seed coats. So anyway, a few of those over there are working. Oh, my hearts of gold cantaloupe, nothing yet. And a whole bunch more different kind of cantaloupes. They haven't popped it at all. So I don't know if they're just not warm enough. We're in the 50s or 60s here. They should be warm enough. So there's several factors. I could have not put the seeds in the jug, but I labeled that I did. I have been known to do that. Or the seeds could have just been really old. So I'm going to say the seeds were old so it doesn't look like I didn't put the seeds in the jug. So anyway, is that not exciting? All of these, let me zoom back out here. All of these right here, and this is assuming they all pop again. I just wanted to give you an illustration of what you could do with 50 jugs. Didn't take but a couple hours to put together. Since I'm in California in a warm climate, there's 2 things you have to do when you're in a warm climate that's different than people that are in cold climates in the snow country. A lot of you know if you're in our winter sowing group, which is the link down below if you want to come join us, is you have to put it in partial shade, which I am. In the middle of the day, they get good morning sun, but shade the rest of the day, but they still get rain. And then what's the other thing? Oh, you have to water more when you're in this kind of heat. When you're in, like when I lived in Ohio and did this, sometimes I would only water 2 or 3 times in a whole summer. So anyway, $936 minimum. And that's if only I got 4 per jug. So then if I got 8 per jug, that's like almost $1,900 worth of seedlings. And if Home Depot gave you 2 for $4.59 instead of 1, you can tell. But do the math yourself. It's a tremendous, cheap, inexpensive, very fun, very successful way to grow your seedlings. I want to thank you for being with me. Thumbs up is always appreciated, and make sure you subscribe to this channel because there's going to be a lot more happening. I confess, I have been doing mostly my fruit trees this last year and a half since we've been moving in this house. We have 53 or 55 fruit trees, and it is a whole world, which is very exciting. And I haven't done as much vegetables, but I am back in the game, baby. Anyway, hit the subscribe button and the bell button so you can receive notifications when I'm cooking and putting all this stuff in the ground. And I sure appreciate you being with me. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.